Hello, 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 hello. I hope you're doing great and you are happy and healthy. I do apologize. So, I hope you are ready to have your knowledge of advanced English vocabulary checked. What am I talking about? Anyway, so let's dive in. We've got another set of 5 English words that we studied in my study with me sessions, and now it's really necessary for me and I think for you to double check if we remember, because revision is very, very important. If you don't go back to your vocabulary, you will forget. Like, that's a fact. Unless you've got a superhuman brain and you can see something once and you remember it forever. If you have this type of a brain, then let me know in the comments, because I think it's quite rare. It is quite rare. Anyway, so moving on. Let's go. So, who have we got now? So, to traverse. Do you remember this one? Do you know this one? Traverse. Is it connected to traveling? You may be asking. Is it? Let's find out. Fucking hell, what is wrong with me? Anyway, so Stanley traversed the continent from west to east. West is on the left. Anyway, skiers traversing the slopes. The region is traversed by several roads. So can you guess the meaning? Traversing the continent from west to east, traversing the slopes, skiers. I guess like skiers, they don't go like this way, they go like this, right? And the region is traversed by several roads. So what could it be? Ooh la la. To move or travel through an area, to cross an area or land or water. Area of land or water. I can't read, but I do know, you know what I mean, right? So it's not just like traveling, it's like traversing. you travel like across, like through land or water. I remember one where the rivers are traversing, the country and stuff. So it's a bit of like larger movement when you are like going from left to right. You are traversing, kind of. Anyway, moving on. Wrong with me. Oh my god, this mother fluffer. Do you remember this one? I'm not using that one. I'm just not. Like, fun fact, I think I mentioned it in the previous videos, that I actually do come across the vocabulary that we study pretty often. Like, I would say like every single day I hear one of the words that we actually did study. Like, I'm not hearing it like very often, like it is advanced, fancy vocabulary, but it's not any bullshit. That's what I'm trying to say. However, with the word verisimilitude, I think I haven't heard this one, which is not shocking because, like, I mean, look at it. Yeah. But anyway, verisimilitude. Very similar to. That was my instant thought when I saw this one for the very first time. Was I right or was I not right? Let's see. Let's find out. So, she has included photographs in the book to lend verisimilitude to the story. To add verisimilitude, the stage is covered with sand for the desert scenes. I wanted to say dessert, but it's not dessert because that's some yummy chocolatey cake or whatever. But this is a desert scenes. So on the stage, right, in a theater, they wanted to create the illusion of being in the desert. So they covered the stage with sand to add verisimilitude. So I guess we can agree that verisimilitude actually means like being very similar to something. So this one makes sense. Like there is a little bit of logic in this one. Haha. So it is the quality of seeming true or of having the appearance of being real. Yeah. And very similar is an adjective from this one. Yeah. And it means the same thing. Yeah. But I'm just not using you. Or did I hear it? Was it this one? I think it was I think I heard it. I think I did. Did I? Was it no, anyway, moving on. So, anathema or anathema. Let me check the pronunciation because I'm not really sure. Anathema, anathema,
Anathema.
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 Anathema. Oh my god, that's the seductive American guy, isn't it?
Anathema.
Anathema. Anathema.
Anathema.
Anathema. Anathema. So, do you remember this one? I actually do. I heard that one. I don't remember where, but I did. It's a good one. So, racial prejudice is an, or without an, anathema to me. For all the employees, the new system is an anathema. Anathema. Actually, I consider myself an older employee because I hate new systems. I'm not really good with technology. I suck. Yeah. So for me, the new systems, new applications, and all of those things are anathema. And, look at my studying process, right? Pen and paper, dictionaries. Like, I guess there are easier ways nowadays. Like you can use a lot of applications, but no, I'm going the harder way, the old school way, because the new things are anathema to me. Yeah. Racial prejudice, again, it's not good. If you're a fan of Rachel, racial prejudice, then I don't like you. So racial prejudice is not good, and it should be anathema to you. That's a fact. Yeah. Okay, so am I right? Yeah. So something that is strongly disliked or disapproved of, a thing or an idea that you hate because it is the opposite of what you believe. So basically, you can say, I hate something, I dislike, I loathe, there are other words. Yeah, so you can say, I hate racial prejudice, or racial prejudice is an anathema to me, or the new system is an anathema, or I hate or dislike the new system. So that's quite easy. And anathema, I like it. Good length, lovely pronunciation, great meaning. I'm happy with this one. I am. Anyway, moving on. Drudgery. I guess this one represents exactly what it sounds like drudgery. It sounds negative, right? Like drudgery. I think maybe it's because I know what it means, but oh my god, a cake is such a drudgery. It just doesn't sound positive, it's like drudgery just sounds negative, and it is. I can tell you that. So the drudgery of housework. Cleaning the oven is sheer drudgery. Do you enjoy cleaning the oven? I don't know anybody who enjoys cleaning their oven. Or the drudgery of housework. Most people hate housework or house chores, and it is drudgery for them. I actually do enjoy cleaning, but only when I have time. When I don't have time, I consider it drudgery. When I do have time and I can play some music and I can dance a little bit, then I love it, and I don't think it's drudgery. I think it's quite meditative and relaxing, and anyway, rambling again. Shut up. So, am I right? Yeah, drudgery is a hard, boring work. Just is. What is drudgery for you? Tell me. Anyway, studying English. Studying English could be considered drudgery, but I don't think so. I think it's lovely and it's great for you and your brain and your life, your relationships. Keep studying English. Keep studying. So, futility. Futility, right? Futility. The stress is on the T. Futility. Futility. Did you hear that? Probably she was like munching on something, or I don't know. Anyway, so futility. Let's have a look at some example sentences. So, people have got tired of the futility of war. He realizes the futility of this strategy. So, what could it be? It's connected to war. If you are a fan of war, then congrats. Yeah, like the world is like trying to please you as much as it can. But anyway, but most people, see that war is kind of like pointless, right? Like what the fuck? Like genuinely, like nowadays in the 21st century, like what the actual fuck? Like, so I agree. Like I'm fucking tired of the futility of war. The same with not the same. He realizes the futility of his strategy. So he probably found out that his strategy is not the best one, right? Right. The fact of having no effect or of achieving nothing, having no purpose because there is no chance of success. Exactly. Applies to the war and probably this guy's strategy. Yeah, no effect, like there is no point, there is no purpose, there is no chance of success, it's just bullshit. Moving on. Is that it? 12 minutes? Okay, what was that? Was that it? Really? We had traverse, verisimilitude, anathema, drudgery, futility. Okay, that was fast. It wasn't. It was 12 minutes. But yeah, anyway, so that is it, my dearest darlings. Have a fantastic rest of the day. I will feel you. I will see you very, very soon because we've got a lot of vocabulary to go through. But I'm like, I remember, like I'm old and my brain is shrinking. But I remember and I feel good about it. Like this is one of the most satisfying things I have experienced in a long time. Education, remembering things, learning new things. So keep studying and preferably keep studying with me. Subscribe. So have a fantastic rest of the day. I hope you also have sunshine. If you haven't got sunshine today, here it is for you. I'm gonna go for a walk with my fluffy little baby, and that's about it. So take care, polar bear. See you later, alligator, and yeah, bye. Love you. Bye. End it.